Welcome to the Love Clarity Podcast, where you come to heal your relationship trauma and learn to love deeply without losing yourself. Hello, love, and welcome back to the Love Clarity Podcast, where we get honest about the parts of love that break us and how to rebuild in a way that actually feels good. I'm Sanya Bari, relationship trauma therapist, coach, and a survivor of relationship trauma as well. And today, we're talking about something I see every day, the quiet, exhausting hope that maybe, just maybe, they'll finally change. Let's talk about what that hope is costing you. She came to me after a decade of heartbreak. Her partner had cheated on her 3 times. He shut down emotionally. He refused to go to therapy, and every time she tried to leave, he'd promised to be better. But he never was. But she stayed. Not because she was naive, not because she was incapable of leaving, not because she needed his support, financial support, or any other type of support. Not because she didn't see the pattern in what she was doing. She stayed because of hope. Now, hope, generally speaking, sounds like a really, really good thing. Her hope continued to be that he would finally get it. That her loyalty would inspire a change in him. That if she just loves him enough, he'll start to love himself where he hates himself and needs to go and get this crazy validation from outside. Hope that one day he'd look at her and say, I'm ready. I'll do the work. Let's heal this. She said, if I leave now, I'll never know what we could have been. And that sentence, it's where the pain lives. Because what she didn't realize was that she was mourning a version of him that never existed. She made the whole thing up. We do that. She was loving a potential, not a reality. I remember this well too. In my own life, there was a time I stayed in a relationship that was actively hurting me because I could see what he could be. I knew how beautiful our love could be. If only he'd heal himself, he'd open up, he'd meet me halfway. So I gave more, worked harder, shrank myself, became the safe one, the understanding one, the loyal one, the one that would take the whole pain, the one who held it all together. And slowly, I disappeared. Because every time I waited for him to change, I was unconsciously sending this message to myself. You're not worth peace. Now, you're only worth it when he becomes who you want him to be. There was a condition that I had placed for peace for myself. It was a brutal realization that that version of them you're in love with isn't real. It's a projection, a possibility, a someday. And someday costs you today. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear in a situation like that. Here's the truth I was having a hard time appreciating. Loving someone's potential is a form of self-abandonment. It's not romantic. It's not loyal. It's not hopeful. It's not love. It's you putting your deepest needs in the hands of someone who hasn't shown up for them. And it's your job to take care of yourself. It's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to manage their fidelity or stay long enough for them to finally see your worth, to finally even see their own worth, to finally see the potential that you've been trying to show them, this vision. It's not your job to give endless grace to someone who won't do the work, who doesn't have grace for themselves. You cannot love a person in the places where only their love for themselves can heal them. People don't change when you just love them harder. They change when they choose to change. When they say, no matter what happens, I myself, selfishly me, I want to change. And no amount of waiting, proving, or self-sacrificing can force that choice to happen. And if you've been clinging to that hope, ask yourself what you're actually hoping for and what it's costing you to keep this hope alive. Take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. Am I in love with this person or with the idea of who they might become? How many parts of myself have I postponed, waiting for them to grow? Because here's what I want you to remember. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. And the longer you wait for someone to become who you need, the longer you stay unmet. You don't have to wait for someone to change in order to reclaim your peace. You have to turn towards yourself and find your peace within yourself. It's time to take your attention off of them and to make it about you. Give yourself the loyalty, the trust, the camaraderie, the attention, the validation that you want from the other person. Stop waiting for them to come around and give you what you know you deserve. What you know you give so much freely to so many people, including them. Start to use all of that practice of years of loving other people to love yourself. Become very clear. Make a list. Make a list about, hey, what do I want from my partner? I want loyalty. I want trust. I want truth. And start giving yourself that. And we have a beautiful group that we run called the Love Clarity Inner Circle. And we untangle these dynamics every week. Not with blame, but with compassion, clarity, with using real tools. And if that's not for you, that's all right. Come back here and join me next Wednesday for another episode of the Love Clarity Podcast. And until then, I'm Sanya Bari. And I can't wait to